Sco Radio, that modern hip hop channel at 95.3. Yesterday, I had a cool experience hanging out with my buddy Mod's son, Mall of America, Hard Rock Cafe. You had an amazing event, meet and greet, kind of listening, performance session. A lot of kids out there, all ages. You were in rare form.
Yes.
Talk. What's up? Round of applause. Let's do that, Mod's son, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll get a little loud now. I wanted you to be able to just
Bloomington.
to bring us in all nice there. But now, yeah, we're going to get loud. My
We can
son's
do it.
here.
We can do it.
I just
Bloomington's
released
here.
my album.
Yeah,
it's
Friday.
called Movie. I just released a movie called Album.
Yeah.
Okay? It was my birthday.
Yeah.
Everything is amazing. I'm back in my hometown. I'm
Yeah.
from Bloomington, Minnesota. I went to
Yeah.
Jefferson High School. I've known Peter Parker for the last, I think, 8 to 9 years of my
Yeah,
life.
dog.
And it's an honor to be back up here.
Yeah, it's always great when I have you in the building. It's so cool the way you've evolved, but you've stayed the same. But
Yeah.
you're the same guy, but there's another level up. When you came out yesterday, your spirit and your energy was so big. You jumped right up on the table. I had a mic for you. I was like, no, I have a mic. He just wanted to talk to the kids and talk to the people.
And I got to. Thank you
Yesterday
for
was
everyone.
special.
Everyone
Very
that
cool.
came out, thank you. And I know I got many messages the last day from everyone saying, because I came out and I really wanted to make it clear, like I want everyone to leave here not feeling like they just came to some like listening party to listen to an artist talk about himself. No, like
It's a
this is a moment. And everyone really actually felt that, and I'm so glad that it came out that way. And thank you for coming out.
Dog, it was nothing.
And much love to Soundset for coming out. And my
Yeah.
sister actually was the one that
Set
set
it
up this whole
The
thing.
facilitator. I
Yeah,
see her in
so
the
much
corner,
love to my
you know?
sister, Danielle Smith. I love you so much.
Killed
And
it.
Hard Rock, thank you so much. Mall of America, thank you so much. You let
Very
the hippie
cool.
in. I wasn't wearing a shirt. I basically walked out like almost naked into the streets. So.
Yeah, bare chested.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
basically famous. He was here. You know what I mean? Like now,
made an
listen,
imprint there.
pretty much so.
Yeah.
A year ago, we had a really cool conversation, and you came in the studio and was like, you had like an epiphany. Your eyes were really big, and you're like, no, I know what I got to do now.
Yeah.
I know where I want to go. And then over the last year, you've obviously made a lot of music. We see this album has about 11 joints on
Yes,
it.
yes.
How many did you record to get to that 11?
300.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, 300.
That's what it takes, though.
300.
To
300
get like
songs.
11 bangers, you gotta
Yeah.
go crazy.
I'm not kidding when I say this too. Like I think one of the most important things for an artist to do is to always have multiple songs being worked on at once.
Yeah, man.
Because once you lose the moment on one, you got to be able to jump to another. So I'd be doing like 20 songs a day, just pushing
trying
through
stuff
it.
out, yeah.
Just pushing through it.
Yeah.
Over the biggest change on this album was that I made music over other people's beats.
Yeah, people
With
that
producers.
other producers
I made music with
submitted
producers.
things. Yeah.
I've never pretty much done that. My last album called Look Up was all me producing it.
Yeah.
Then, from before that, I mean, the first thing I ever dropped, my whole life, 10 years ago, is My Son, was all me producing it.
Yeah,
so
man.
it's just always been that. And finally, I realized that, like, I make positive music.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if you're gonna take a song, let's say a beat is upbeat and it makes you feel like you're at the beach, and then you go and write a song about being at the beach, you just got a one-sided project, got a one-sided thing. And I was doing that for a long time, I was taking happy and putting happy on top of it. I never understood the dichotomy of taking something that sounds nasty and then trying to put something nice on it. And wow, now you got this whole battle.
Yeah, man.
And it was beautiful because then it also made me say words I've never said
Yeah, man.
and do melodies I've never said. And that was astonishing to me.
Yeah,
it
man.
literally changed everything from that moment on. And now, I mean, I never stopped making the music. And by no means am I saying I'm going to stop that. But it just showed me, wow, I can do this whole different thing. I can
Yes.
be major over a minor.
Yes,
you know?
man. Yes, man.
Yeah.
Very cool features on this. You got the Mansions guys on
Yes,
there. Black
yeah.
Bear, Posner.
Black Bear, Posner.
What they got the green hair now. They're wildin'. I love it.
I love it, and who knows what they're gonna do next? So.
Crazy. No, great features on this project. Very, very, very cool. It's out now.
We got Dej Loaf on it, Rich the Kid, Drum,
Yeah.
Matty Noise, Nash. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can we play
man.
Beautiful Problem?
I'd really love to get that one out.
You had like a little moment on stage when it came on.
Yeah.
It's a
I always
big
will.
record.
I always will have a moment. It's the first record I wrote about like love and relationships, and I've never done that before. Everyone else has wrote. I always figured everyone else was writing love songs, so I'm gonna write love life songs. But at this point, like I can't lie in my music either.
Nah.
I've been in a relationship, going through this battle of a relationship for
It's
the last
real,
like
right?
two and a half
You
years.
said it like on the stage. You were like, "Yo, I'm in
the,
love."
the
thing,
realest
yeah.
the realest thing ever, man. Something that I'm willing to fight for and do things I don't want to do. It's really challenging, bro. And
Yeah, that's crazy.
it
I've
is,
never heard
but
you talk like
it's a
that before.
beautiful problem, bro, because I don't want to die alone either.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
I don't want to keep trying to be
And that
be
love,
me. Let me
though,
be me. No,
it's
let us be
real.
us.
That's
Let us be
real.
us. And so I feel like I found that person, and I was willing to fight for that. And the song's called "Beautiful Problem," and I'm still fighting for it at this moment.
Yo, I feel that, man. Let's get into it more with Mod Sun coming up next. This one's off movie, Beautiful Problem, epic. All right, so a lot of heat on this thing. I'm going to play another one real quick.
Yeah.
You rocked it yesterday. You performed it. This is another side to you. There's like a Mod Sun trap wave that's happening.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
yeah.
dope,
Oh,
dark
yeah.
sounds.
Yeah.
Almost like a Migos type of bass.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's definitely some harder hitting stuff on there.
One of my favorite records off Reasonable Doubt was 22 Twos.
Yeah. There we go.
Now he got a record called Two.
I know.
This is dope.
Okay, yep. This is I guess my tribute to it, and I'm gonna be totally real with you. I wasn't even thinking about that.
No, but it
That
fits
was on
right
that.
next to it. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
So this is my song called Two, and it's also a dedication to my second album that I ever dropped too.
Word up. Let's get into it. Mod Sun sticking around. This one's called Two. Sko Radio. So that one, you crafted that one up lyrically.
Yeah.
That's a pocket we
Zeke
haven't
was
heard.
there.
He told me.
Zeke's on the song.
He said he
He's
was
on the ad-libs.
co-writing
Yes,
credits.
he's on the ad libs.
The guy holding the camera.
He's sitting there, and he at the beginning of the song, there's a thing that goes right before the verse comes
His
in.
first appearance.
I know.
It's
He's
a
in the credits,
feature
man.
from Uriah
Wait till you
Salo.
get
It's
that
cool.
hard copy. Zeke the Free in the credits.
That's
baby.
amazing. That's amazing, man. So I feel like you're in a good pocket. You're in a good space. Album's amazing. It sounds like something that could go to the top.
Yes. Yes.
Very, very
It has
cool.
multiple. We have multiple. We got a full chamber. You know what I'm saying? We got multiple ways to go at this. So I'm not looking at this as being like, let's see what happens in the next 3 months, man. Let's push it. No. I'm gonna really run this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have a film that goes along with it. So
Right.
my album is called Movie. That's what you can go onto iTunes, Spotify,
Yeah.
SoundCloud, all that. Then I dropped a movie called Album, which you can go on YouTube and watch now, or just
Fantastic.
modsun.movie in your internet browser.
Yeah.
And so this is a giant piece of work for me that I'm gonna continue to keep adding the layers to it, because this is just the start. Like
Yeah.
me dropping the album doesn't mean okay, keep looking for more videos. No. This whole film and movie concept is gonna go on for a minute here, and you're gonna see it take different parts. But if you go and listen to my album, I recommend going and checking that out, and then please watch the film that goes with it, because it explains the whole thing.
It's very cool, man.
Yeah.
You got Dej Loaf on
Yeah.
this project.
One of my
never
favorite
saw that
one of my
collab.
favorite artists.
I never saw that collab.
Her voice is so hypnotizing, man.
Totally original.
Yes.
Super unique.
Yes.
Detroit's finest.
Yes.
We're gonna get into this. It's called
Beautiful.
We Do This, and we're talking about these books coming up. You got
Yeah.
some books and some
Yeah.
things. You're helping
Yeah.
facilitate book deals.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this one. More with Mod Sun.
We do.
Bloomington is here.
Hey.
Hold on. Yo, that record is crazy. I remember when you told me, it was kind of like you had the thing, you shot it over before you could even get a response. She sent the verse back.
That's the exact story. So I followed Dej Loaf the second I heard Try Me, which she had like at that time like 5,000 followers.
Yeah,
Came out. And I had followed her, and I was tweeting out the song, man, this is my favorite song right now. And she followed me, and she hit me up, and she's like, wow, thank you so much. Like,
Yeah.
and literally 2 weeks later, she's like the biggest artist at that moment.
Of course. Ran the whole summer.
So then we didn't even talk for a while, maybe 2 years, okay. And then I had this song, and I was like sitting there. My boy JL was with me, and I was like, I really want to get Dej on this. He's like, dude, just text it to her. Stop
Yeah.
like acting like this is
Yeah.
some just do it.
Yeah.
I was like, you sure, man? Like this is Dej. Like,
Right.
so I hit her up and I sent her the track, and I'm like, yo, I'd love to have you on this. And literally, she didn't text me back. She just sent back the song with her on it. And like, this is the business, man. I'm on a label, and she wouldn't take nothing, man. She did it pro bono.
It's really
Everything.
cool. That's
she
really
might not want me to
amazing.
say that, because don't be thinking Dej out there. Good. No,
nah.
but she's special because she said, I did this because I remembered that you were day one. She's not like I do this. She's like, I did this because you were one of my day ones. Before the everything, I remembered that. And I was like, wow, Dej, you know what? I'm going to remember that you just showed me the greatest side of this industry. Thank
of
you.
course.
Thank you for showing me
Wow.
that. So
And
we
she
do that.
remembered.
Yeah.
All the Henny and everything. She still like didn't even matter. Like she just the haze, you know? It's cool.
Yeah, man. And literally we have a video for it together. So she came, shot the video, you can watch it. But Man, I had the best time when I'm around her. She's a really, really awesome person.
It's dope, man.
And like an OG. Really got a lot of knowledge.
So you've written a couple of books.
Yes, I have.
You've helped a couple people get their books out.
Yes, I have.
What do you like about this process, this book writing process?
Literature, man. I want to get the idea that I want to stop all this literature being ran by people that are old, done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want the youth to be writing the books, man. And I also want to take out all these tears from the history books. I want to remove all that. Like, let's go. Let's remake this. Let's change this time right now. Like, all this talk about culture and changing culture, that is real. That's like one of the most special, greatest things that we can do is we create culture and we change culture.
Definitely.
And in a lot of ways, we always go back to the culture,
Yes.
always repeating itself. So with literature, it's like, man, like, I don't want to read a book written by a 60-year-old dude.
Right.
I don't want to read a book written by a 70-year-old woman.
No.
Not even a 50-year-old. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm down with you writing your novels and all that and your
Right,
sci-fi.
that's cool,
and your,
yeah.
that's cool. But I want to read poetry from a 30-year-old person, from a
Yeah.
20-year-old person,
Yeah.
from a young person, perspective that I care about.
Yep.
Okay? And I could talk to you about the greatest poets of all time for the next 2 hours and have the greatest time of my life because I love it that much. But I don't get to have those conversations with people. You want to know why? Because nobody look at poetry like that. They think poetry don't got guts. But if you ever read a sentence by Charles Bukowski, okay, or Arthur Rimbaud, your life would change. You'd understand these are the original rebels. These are the people that made up rebellion, going against things when you really had a lot to lose to go against.
Yeah.
stuff.
Nah, for real. Now, when you talk about this book situation,
Yes.
you put your own stuff out.
Yes.
Who have you assisted in getting books out?
Yeah, so I own a publishing company called Universe Pub, which is YO Universe. We just released one for Mike Posner,
Yeah.
which is called Teardrops and Balloons, and it is he's always been someone I thought wrote at the top level of writing,
Yeah.
song-wise.
Yeah.
So when we got together, he had always talked about really loving writing. We went into this whole time of talking about how important it was, and I felt like he could really do something special in it. So his is just about to come out right now. And then on the other side of that, we did something that I think is someone that if Warhol was alive, he'd want to hang out with that person. Who's that person? Riff Raff, okay?
Oh, Madman.
Jody High Roller. We put out a poetry book for Jody High Roller. It is a full-color, holographic
Yeah.
poetry book.
Exactly.
Okay?
Like laser beams and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
And now, and it's really actually holographic. Everything.
Wow.
Yes, the cover and everything. So, in that topic of talking about that, now you wouldn't think of Riff Raff being as a poet or yes, he's important. No, that's so important.
Yeah.
To have free writing.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude was sending me his poems, just texting them to me, and it's this long paragraphs about. I wish I was in Finland with a girl from Sweden. And I'm telling you, like the most far
Wild,
out
man.
creative writing I've ever read.
Cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that's another book, and we have multiple things that are going to be coming out this year. But yeah, I have like 4 or 5 books out.
It's great.
And yeah, keep it running. We're very, very into that, and now that we're doing it, a lot more people are coming to us to want to do stuff, and we have book deals coming through with big outlets very soon, which is very nice too.
That's cool.
So people are starting to come around, man, and I really want to turn that into a form of all these musicians' process. Is instead of dropping, just one thing, why not do your lyric as a book and drop it as a book?
Yeah.
And also, I just want to say this too. I'm working for the artists, man. Like all this art that you do and all this music that you do, like you got to understand. Like I know for all these people signed out there, like all these people can have a percentage and cuts off that, and doing a book, like that's your intellectual property. So I urge you to have stuff like that when you're 90 years old, you can still be getting a check.
Yeah.
You
while
know?
you're
And you don't
sleeping
gotta
at night,
chase it.
overnight. Someone's ordering off the internet when you're 45 years old. Your
And
book,
then when you're dead and gone, man, you can still be
forever.
getting the checks for your fam, man.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up like this, man. Mod Sun's been hanging out. Yesterday, when we were on the stage before I left, at the little meet and greet at the Hard Rock, you performed, you shared emotions with people. And I was like, we're talking, and oh, good job, back and forth. And I'm like, enjoy your moment. You know what I mean? And you cut me off. You're like, no. This isn't the moment. I'm gonna be on stage at the Grammys. I'm gonna be doing this. And I believe you. I believe you when you tell me that. You know what I mean?
That
I
means
saw
a lot.
a kid the other day. He said, "I want all of this." I said, "I believe you." You know what I mean? Like, you putting your energy into the universe and making some amazing things happen. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. I know where you came from. Against all odds, no one was like, "Come on." I wasn't even like, "Come on." Against all odds.
I know.
And it's impressive.
And we're going to make a deal. When I'm on that Grammy stage, Peter Parker, you're going to be in that speech, brother.
Get out of here. Don't waste your breath.
Don't act like that. You were literally, you didn't have any reason when we got together back in the day. You, Zeke, and my sister putting all that energy out to try to get me on. And like, y'all did something for me that put a lot of roots to what I still have in me. I mean, my first recording sessions were with you guys. My first time rapping over beats to make mixtapes.
I remember.
Of you sending me stuff from Far Side, like,
remember.
hey man, rap over this.
Yeah, passing me
Groups
by.
I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Hot.
I'm not trying to be some hip hop aficionado.
No,
you know
no,
that.
no.
But you put me onto these things.
Yeah.
And I still like I talk to Charles Hamilton now on the regular. That was one of my reasons to start rapping too.
Yeah.
And he has me rapping over, you know, all that stuff, Dilla beats and stuff like that, okay? And that now doing this now, I think to myself, man, the last time I did this was with Peter and
I know.
Zeke and Kush over
I remember I grabbed the Quelly
over at
beat,
D Mill
and
studio.
I brought him the Quelly
And
beat,
I just
he
ran
murdered it. Yeah, it was one of the first
Oh.
joints you did.
Dude just ran it.
Impressive, man.
Yeah,
you
and-
haven't slowed down one step.
And so I'm telling you, it means a lot. When I come up here, it's like good. It's really great for me to be able to come on a radio station. But more importantly, it's like, wow, thank you, man, for sticking with me, and then for still being like, yo, I got your back forever. But now I'm proud. I'm really proud too to see it all. You know?
It's amazing. You should be, man. One time for the homie Mod Son.
Yeah.
Movies out now.
Movies out now, iTunes, wherever you
watch
listen.
album.
Yes, go watch the album on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just stick around, man. Things are gonna get really good. And if you're out there, please hit me up and tell me how you doing today.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Thank you, Parker.
Be easy, man.
Yeah.